Hello everyone. So this is Unit 4's video response to peak performance. So first and foremost, Dr. Greg Wells conducted a literature review all about peak performance. And so I decided to pull from some of his information because I thought that he gave a really good idea and more formal definition about what peak performance is. So he explained, and I quote, peak performance is a state that is also known as peak experience, the zone of optimal functioning and flow. It refers to a moment when an individual puts it all together, when they are in the zone, when everything flows. Peak performance has been said to be the ultimate high that can be reached in human performance. So I definitely thought that that was very interesting as well as very true. I mean, we've all been to that point where we have been in the zone. Maybe something is finally clicking. I know for me, it takes me a while to figure out what it is I want to talk about, and then once I have that general idea, I understand how the layout's supposed to be, I get this automatic high where I'm on 10, where I can start writing for literally hours because ideas are just coming and popping up into my head. And so that's what I associate most with peak performance. So what is your potential in the graduate program? What do you bring to the classroom? What is your potential in your research proposal? And what do you bring to your research? So my main potential in the graduate program is to truly master all of the content and be an expert foundationally and educationally in order to prepare me for future professional settings. My work ethic and sacrifices that I have made thus far in the program, as far as being a full-time student, exhibits my potential. For the classroom, I believe I bring my ideas, my classwork, and willingness to learn about others' opinions and experiences. I have an eagerness to learn all that I can. I believe my potential for my research proposal is high because this directly involves what I truly want to do professionally. I have decided that I want to become an academic programmer or coordinator for student athletes. Therefore, this study is more than a project. It's more than a capstone. I definitely believe that my research topic is fitting for what I want to do. So I bring research that can be ultimately used for future conversations and affecting change in the community, in the community college setting for athletes. What are the current distractions in your life that are preventing peak performance in this class? What steps will you take to manage and counteract these distractions so that you can experience peak performance? So the distractions that are preventing my ultimate peak in this class is balancing family, work. I have a few health issues, and now adding on this internship that we have to do for the PE 557 A and B, all while trying to create this masterpiece capstone. So I believe that I need to create a more effective time management plan and actually implement and stick to it. That just comes from discipline and motivation. I mean, I work an hour and a half away. My internship is about an hour away. So I have a young child. I'm a wife. And I know that these are all things that we all are facing. So I definitely think that these are some of the distractions, and I just need to do a better job with managing them all. So how do you perceive peak performance? What does it look like for you, and how do you measure it? So I perceive peak performance like I did when I played sports, surpassing and still going forward even when I am literally dead tired. I put my daughter's 3 years old, and so she's still in the stage where she wants mommy to lay with her at bed, and I definitely have found myself falling asleep, trying to put her to sleep, and then I just quickly wake up and I have this burst of energy like, oh my gosh, I just fell asleep. I need to finish this forum. I need to finish some homework. So that's when I find that my peak is at the most high. Sad to say, when things are due promptly. So that's how I measure, right now at least, my peak performance. But I'm definitely trying to be more diligent with starting assignments and at the beginning of the week, so that way I don't feel so pressed for time towards when things are due. So I definitely think that it's something that I know that I have, and extracting it, that's the hard part, but I'm willing for, and up to the challenge. And so that's my peak performance experience.